What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. I know my shirt is wrinkled, but I don't care. Um, I'm glad I just saw this online, man. I'm glad I saw this because it gave me this idea to discuss this very subject right here on YouTube. Man, what is it about certain people that seem to always have a problem with what other grown people are doing? And when I say have a problem with what other grown people are doing, I'm talking about things that grown people are doing that have no bearing on the person who's complaining about his life. They just looking at somebody and going, man, why is he doing that? Why they always in it? Man, people these days, but now they doing this, now they doing, always worried about what other grown folks are doing. Now, I will say this. What I'm talking about is not the same as if you have somebody that's doing something that affects other people and everybody else. For example, if you live in a neighborhood or something and everybody brings their trash out or whatever, and you have a neighbor who every time they drag their trash out, trash is falling down and all on the ground, getting in your yard, food and crap all in the street, and now that has an effect on others because the trash is in your yard and food and animals and stuff starting to come. That can affect you. That's not the same thing. I'm talking about harmless activities that people carry out every day, and you spending your time looking out the window. Man, why you always coming through here, man? You always riding that bike. Bike ain't doing nothing to nobody. The guy ain't doing nothing to nobody. You worried about what people um, spending money on. You look out, oh, there you go. Out there washing that car again. Man, this dude always washing that car. Why do you care? Why does it bother you? But the truth is that actually bothers people. And the bigger truth now as it relates to me, I literally can't explain why. I don't know why. Because, again, if there's something that does not directly affect me and is harmless, it doesn't matter to me what they're doing. But it's something inside of a person. Maybe it's envy to some degree. But how can you envy a total stranger in some cases? Some people see things that people do on TV. Some people read about things that people are doing and they just frown up like, oh, that's crazy. Worried about what people are spending their hard-earned money on. Why do you care? I think that people have way too much time on their hands these days. A lot of grown people have too much time on their hands. And in having all that time on their hands, it takes away, they don't utilize that time the right way. So instead of saying, let me consume this time with productivity in my own life, all they doing is scrolling. Scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and looking for something to be dissatisfied about. And that's really what it boils down to. Your life consists of searching for things to be dissatisfied about instead of moving forward with your own life. And the key point is that I can guarantee you that there's something that people like that. There's something that you do that you would have a hissy fit if somebody fixed their lips to complain or criticize you for doing whatever it is that you do that they might not be into. Because that's what it all boils down to. And I'm not talking about nothing sick or crazy or perverted, or you like to cut people up and preserve the body parts in the basement. I ain't talking about none of that. I'm talking about regular, simple, harmless hobbies, activities, whatever it might be. There are people out there that just, stupid as saying, they can't stand to see people doing something that they might not be into. These are the things that make the world go round. You know, we are a planet that consists of over 7 billion people with uh, diverse interests, diverse personalities, diverse perspectives. We view the exact same thing in multiple ways through multiple eyes. This this pencil can be described by 20 people 20 different ways, just what they get out of looking at it. That's the beauty of life. And I think that certain differences that we have should be embraced. I'm thankful to be the type of person that takes an interest in things that are not things that I don't do. Other people's gifts, other people's hobbies and interests. I've taken interest in that because I'm like, what makes him or her be into that? And I'll stop and try to watch how they get down, how they work. It's like, okay, yeah. Because the passions that we have are directed towards different interests. So the same passion and gift and skill that you may have for music, this other person has it for um, raising horses. And they've developed a skill and a talent to communicate with the horses and to bring the best out. I mean, just so these are things that are of God, because we don't all get the same stuff from Him. So quit spending your time hating, man, and worrying about what other people do. And even if it ain't a gift, like I said, if it's just some, hey man, this is something I'm into, man. I like to spend my money. I like to go buy, paper towels. Every Saturday, I just go to the paper towel convention, whatever it is. You know, I mean, dude, stupid, dude, crazy, man. See, that's a narrow-minded. See, that's how you determine a person, how rounded a person's mind is, when a person shuts off the interest of others and dismisses that because it's not something they do. A person who's well-rounded and seeks knowledge, I'm going to try to find something in everything, even if it's something that I don't do or I can't do. Y'all take that with you, man. It's your big brother, K-Rino. I always say I'm going to hit y'all with another one later on, but I will today this time, man. All right, I catch y'all. Peace. Haters.